Siemano kochane gamonie, witam w kolejnym odcinku Near-Mage'a. Zaczynamy tam, gdzie skończyliśmy ostatnim razem, czyli u profesora Strzygi. Idziemy do auli na ekstra lekcję. O, wreszcie kurwa ktoś normalny.
Warm regards, Near-Mages. Thank you. My name is Truce, and I will try to help you develop your innate talent, or intal for short.
Innate? Co to znaczy innate?
While still technically a spell, innate talent isn't crafted and then conjured at your whim like other spells. It must be sought out, honed, and developed over time.
Okay.
Now, let us go over the basics. Does everyone here have an intal?
Nie mam pojęcia co to
I'm
jest.
afraid chances are, no. In this regard, it's much like drawing, or a musical ear, or writing poetry. Some can do it, some don't, and that's alright.
Okay.
Fret not if your intel takes time to make itself apparent. Some bloom later than others. As for those that never bloom, well, you still have plenty of spells to keep you busy, right? Now, if you do have the innate talent, know that, much like artistic inspiration, it is a fickle friend. It tends to only manifest once you've been made aware of it, and sometimes at the strangest, most random. Me having mentioned its existence has certainly already triggered it in some of you.
So, how do we know? Are there, like, signs?
I was just getting to that, Serana. When it does manifest, intel tends to make itself heard loudly, in the form of an awe-inducing rumble or thunderclap.
Ugh.
Inspiration hitting you.
Yes, Niali, something like that. But more importantly, it makes itself visible in the form of a sign, or symbol, or geometric shape that is only partly revealed. That is the key moment when you converge all your energy into revealing. It will no doubt take several tries, but eventually you will unveil it to such a point that I, being sensitive to these things, will be made aware.
So cool.
At that point, I will summon you individually, and you will try to use it for the first time under my supervision.
Okay.
Again, patience is key, and it might take a longer time. Questions before we move on?
If I may ask, I suppose not everyone has the same exact.
Good point. Innate talents come in very different.
Okay.
Some are akin to offensive spells. Some are defensive. Some are transits. That is to say, they allow you to travel instantly to faraway places. Yours will be revealed when I summon you and help you cast it for the.
What exactly do you mean by focus?
Intuition will tell you what to do. Any other question?
Can you change?
I'm afraid you. That isn't part of the customized. You're born with it, and you can't substitute it for another.
Got it.
Well, if there are no more. Remember, intel hits like a thunderstrike first. When it manifests visually, focus on revealing the symbol, or sign, or geometric shape that represents your talent. Once you're close to fully revealing it, I'll send a mitskin. Students, you are dismissed.
Okej, tak właściwie gdzie my siedzimy? A, dobra, my siedzimy tutaj.
But don't stray too far.
Okej, co my tam mamy dalej?
Looks like there's a new class available.
Yeah!
I was just in there.
To co robimy? Blood czy soul? A chuj, weźmiemy soul. O!
Welcome, Near-Mages. I am Professor Daus, and it gives me great pleasure. to teach you here is how. I will briefly lay out the essential then I will need you all to repeat them back. If one of you gets it wrong,
All get it wrong.
is needed in order for this to work. Soul is the bond that keeps magic and goodness together.
Okej.
Magic without soul is like justice without conscience.
Okej.
There can be no tying of the delicate threads that form magic unless one puts in a bit of their soul.
Okej.
Magic is the gate to all understanding. Your soul, Near-Mage, is the key.
Okej.
The mage's soul, not their word, is their bond.
Okej.
Now, all together. Soul is the bond that unites magic and
Kindness. Nie, goodness.
Goodness.
indeed. Ready? Your soul is the key that opens the gate to all.
Understanding.
Understand.
Correct. Finally. Magic without soul
Conscious.
is like justice without.
Consciousness.
Conscience.
That is indeed so. You have now learned the soul. Treasure it. Dismiss.
No dobra. Craft new spells. Dobra. Nie wiem co prawda po co robię te spellsy. Magic. Dobra. Soul cleansing. Tiny horde. Kurwa, dobra, mam jeszcze 2 zaklęcia. Mind Switcher potrzebuje Blood. Cherry Water. Dobra. Misty Mitch to już mieliśmy. Flame Dance. Wind Fire Soul. Wind. Fire. Już mamy, dobra. Wolf Tongue. Frost Petal, Wind Earth. Wind Earth Soul, dobra. Okay. Kurwa, jeszcze raz usłyszę Explore Rakus, to komuś jebnę. No dobra. Gdzieśmy tu ostatnio byli? Ja wiem, że się Mickin pojawi w pewnym momencie. Ja idę pogadać. Może coś... Okej.
Looks like I have Illy. Drop by when you get the.
Jak to tam?
I should.
Safe travels.
Co ona ma robić jak... Dobra. Shopping District. A. Wasili.
You wanted to see me?
That's right, Ellie. Remember how I said I'd look into your strange god, the tentacled thing? Well, I did, but there's good and there's bad news.
I'm listening.
No.
News is, I think I know what book we can find it in, and its location within my shop.
That's great.
Yeah, well, the bad news is
Kurwa.
I can't access that level in my own damn place. My ex-partner, Voiku, has the key, and I don't think he's gonna part with it easily.
Tell me about this
Voiku.
Ojku.
The man's a paradox. A walking encyclopedia of magic and the occult. Well versed in most types of spells, especially left-hand path. Nothing impresses him. On the other hand, hard-headed, vicious, zero empathy. A brute.
Okej.
How come you went part?
More than half our inventory came from him. Plus, as I said, the knowledge the man has. But we've fallen out quite a long time ago. Too violent, too hot-headed. He's got the key to the forbidden levels of the shop. Well, that's where the book we need is. And you'll never give it to me, that's for sure.
What does he look like?
Tall, wide-shouldered, bulky human. With long braided hair and thick sideburns. Always wears a red shirt and tie.
What's his story, though? What made him like that?
He grew up in a broken home. His mother didn't care for him. His father abused him and on the streets.
Okej.
Found solace in books, but it just made him start seeking power. It made him callous.
Books don't normally have.
Depends on the books. In his case, dark magic ones. Changed his outlook. His personality. People are so terrified of him that they cannot acknowledge his presence. He'd act violently all of a sudden and no one would react.
Sounds like the final boss of bully.
I don't know what you mean, but yeah, he's bad news.
Dobra. Gdzie można go
Any idea where I
znaleźć?
could find this guy?
Oh, this numbskull next to me says he's been seen drinking in the Rotworm Turn.
Rotworm Turn.
Ellie, I'm not advising you to go see him. He's unpredictable.
I know some martial arts. I can take.
That's good to hear. And keep in mind that magic doesn't really impress him. He finds most spells your level laughable, and sometimes infuriating. Be careful, is what I'm saying.
Noted. You think he keeps the key on?
He used to when we were partners.
Good. I'll try and get it then. This book you. What is it?
It's called the Kitab al-Alihat al-Jadida.
O kurwa.
Let's just call it the Ka.
Ka.
It means the Book of New Gods.
Oh, is it all in Arabic?
Actually, just the title. The rest is in Chthonic. I'm not an expert in that either, but I can make out the words.
So what's the deal with this?
It's one of those rare self-writing books, a compendium of strange deities. It sort of updates itself whenever a new god pops up somewhere in our plane of existence.
Aha. To coś jak w świecie Dresdena, w świecie akt Dresdena była dziewczynka, która się nazywała Archiwum i na nią było rzucone zaklęcie, czy ona jakby była zaklęciem, że cokolwiek było gdziekolwiek na świecie napisane, Archiwum o tym wiedziała. I nie wiem właściwie po co to mówię, ale uznałem, że to dobry moment. W jednej książce Archiwum zostaje porwane i Dresden pisze na kartce, że nie martw się, kochanie, uwolnię cię. Wiedząc, że wszystko co jest zapisane będzie w jej głowie i ona będzie to wiedziała. Dobra, lecimy dalej.
You think of this strange.
Car might tell us who, or most gods don't really get a description. Usually it's just a more accurate drawing of them, but it does give their name.
That's so cool.
Okej.
Man, we really need that key. The book of what are gods and
Oh, baby. That's a tough one, isn't it? Don't expect too much theology from me, just some theories. They are overpowered beings, I guess.
what of their origin?
Well, some of them come from different planets, all dimensions. So you might even call them alien. What they all have in common, though, is that most people know to stay away from them. Gods are bad news. Don't seek them out. Don't worship them. That's also why we kept the car under lock and key.
I've never been accused of being wise.
Well, yours is a special situation. This unknown that's been torturing your friend, making its way back into our world, whatever it is, Near-Mage magic might not cut it when dealing with it. Wild seers, no gods, are bad news. She wouldn't have pointed you in that direction unless she felt it was worth the risk.
Let's hope it's worth it. I'll go look for your ex-partner then. He'll give up that key.
Well, I guess we'll see, won't we? I'm rooting for you, kid.
Okej. Wojku, Rotworm turn. Rotworm turn. Zajebiście. O kurwa. Zajebiście. Dobra, dajcie mi chwilę. Muszę iść sobie coś do picia przynieść. Okej, jestem. Pićku. Przyniesione. Gadamy z Wojku.
Wojku, ex-partner of the series.
Get the hell away from me, pest.
Look, I'm not. I just need the one leading to the.
If you don't walk away, I'm getting up and kicking the snot out of you. You hear me?
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to. I need that key.
Now you've gone and pissed me. I give you 5 seconds to disappear or I'm kicking you into the ground. 5.
Chuj tam, zobaczymy.
You're not intimidating me. I've dealt with bullies.
4.
You don't scare.
3. I'm warning you.
I hear you haven't had your ass kicked in a. I'm happy to provide that.
2. I'm gonna make minced meat.
Try me.
1. Get ready to bite.
You made me do this.
Yeah!
The harder they fall.
Dawaj klucz, kutasiarzu.
Hey, you're in my bubble.
Okay.
There are lots of intimidating aspects. This place's owner has almost. I'd rather drink somewhere. I'd rather drink somewhere else. Thank you very much.
Okay. Kurwa, siedzi tutaj świnia z wąsami i skrzydłami. Kurwa, designy tych postaci są zajebiste. Kurwa. Widzę, że tutaj ten raczej.
It's the gate or drink. It's deck.
Okej, dobra. Idziemy do Shopping District.
I won't risk going further with.
Okej.
Not too busy at this time of day.
Dobra, idziemy. Wizarion.
Illy the kid. What's that?
I have the key.
What? Well, you never fail to surprise, do you? How the hell did you do it?
I kicked his ass, plain and simple.
Holy vacuous smoke emerging from a dead Intermundian spider's body. That's impressive, kid.
Spuściliśmy mu w pierdol.
He went down like a sack of potatoes.
Dostaliśmy plaskacza, a potem spuściliśmy mu w pierdol.
The key.
That's amazing. Much respect, Near-Mage.
Dobra.
Can we go see?
Not quite yet. I'll have to find it first and then take some precautions. It's not like popping open a novice spellbook. It's a bit of a scary thing.
Makes sense.
I'll call you when I'm sure it's safe for us to browse it.
You're not crazy about God.
Just realistic. They're also fascinating. Look, I've decided not to hide this from you. I used to really be into studying these things.
Whoa.
Yeah, especially philinomorphs. Oh, that's cat-like things. Like me, I guess. Like this drawing of the strange god you showed me.
Why'd you stop?
Scary friggin' things happened, that's why. I'm willing to help you find out who this god is, but that's as far as it goes. I hope you understand.
I do. So, do people, like...
Some. Not too many. There's talk of folks here in Rikers reaching out to these things just for the hell of it, you know? The thrill of contacting something powerful and other...
You're saying someone here could help me reach out to this strange...
Well, I'm not saying anything like that. All I said was, there's talk of people doing this. Make it their life's purpose, even. Who they are, how they do it, that's beyond my expertise.
Come on, Viserion, I know you. You must know something. I won't say it was you who told me.
You're like a hellhound once it sniffs some blood, ain't you?
Dokładnie.
Just won't let go. Fine. There was this rumor going around a while ago about a group of 3 mages that put their powers together and reached out to all sorts of gods from beyond.
3 mages. Who were they?
I really don't know anything for sure. The rumor mill pointed at Najil being one of them.
Najil? The plant?
I didn't say that, and it might be bullshit. I'm just telling you the word on the streets.
I appreciate it, but I'll go now. Please send for me as...
For sure, really.
Okej. Gdzie ten wacek był? A, dobra, już pamiętam.
Najil, I'll cut straight. They say that you're into, like...
Oh, they talk a lot, don't they?
They're correct, though, huh?
Why would I confirm or deny such allegations?
Jakoś to tak było.
I have reason to believe something evil is making its way into this world. And apparently, there's a god out there. A strange god. That could...
Somehow, I suspect this isn't in your curriculum, young Near-Mage.
Nie.
No, it's not. I just can't sit idly by and wait for it to happen. So, is it true?
Let's say it is. Let's also say I wasn't alone in this endeavor. Let's say we stopped because it got too dangerous.
There were 2 other mages.
I'm impressed. There were, indeed. And we decided a long time ago to never put our powers together towards reaching outer gods again. Unless a messenger were to deliver each one of us our secret word.
Come on, let's make it a bit fair. Give me a clue at least.
A clue as to our secret word, eh? Well, it is another name for something that surrounds me.
Rośliny?
Cryptic.
A bit of effort should always be necessary.
Can you tell me if your colleagues...
They are, but somewhat absconded. You would need to do some work in order to meet them.
Not a surprise if I'm being honest. I'll see you.
Be well.
Okej. Czyli tak, to jest inna nazwa na coś, co mnie otacza. Czyli kurwa na rośliny. Dobra. Jeżeli dobrze pamiętam, to w instytucie, w bibliotece mamy atlas botaniczny.
Another name for something that surrounds me. Najil, he's surrounded by monkshood. And the other name for it is aconitum.
A, akurat kurwa było, okej. Czyli co, już wiemy? Dobra. Szybko poszło.
figured out
Let's hear it.
Aconitum.
Bravo! I am impressed.
Great. Now would you just tell...
I am afraid that information is not mine to reveal. Should you discover them, you hold the word to put our powers back together. That should be motivation enough, right?
No kurwa, to teraz będę szukał.
Thank you, Najil.
Ah,
I'll
fuck.
see you.
Be well.
Dobra, zrobiło nam autosave'a. Quest. Eastern Racus Cemetery. Dobra, czyli tu znajdziemy tych dwóch wyrostków. Okej. To pójdziemy sobie na cmentarz. A potem... O! Abraham. Zajebiste. O, fuck. Wiecie czemu Abraham? Że inaczej. Z czym wam się kojarzy Abraham?
Oh, hello, young one. I didn't see you walking there.
Abraham Crooks.
Sorry to bother you.
Okej,
but
to...
you just seem a bit distraught.
Jedyne z czym mi się kojarzy to Abraham Van Helsing. Słynny łowca wampirów. No ale dobra, to jest to inne.
Can I do anything? Do you need help?
No, I'm, well, just watching my friend in the ground here. Who might you be?
I'm Illy. I'm a...
Ah, it is the future of magic, walking and talking. Abraham Crux. With your permission, but please, call me Abe.
Why wouldn't I speak to you?
I'm not sure I would speak to me. People say I'm eccentric.
Ah.
Fancy word for that poor old fool that's best left alone.
Do you spend a lot of time around this grave, Abe?
Well, it's to do with my job.
O!
What's your job?
I am, or was, a vampire.
Okej. Abraham Van Helsing. A Crux to chyba krzyż. O ja.
Wow. Isn't that frowned upon? Lots of your clientele ambling around.
I see you're new. It's a common misunderstanding. We don't hunt all vampires. Most of them are nice. It's the naughty ones that get the stake. Like this one buried here. That's what I'm hoping, at least.
Interview with a vampire killer. Okay.
I'm a bit confused. Don't all vampires like...
Of course they do, but things have gotten a lot more civilized over the centuries. Most of the blood they consume comes from bags.
Bags?
Oh, I keep forgetting you're new. Bag is a slang term for voluntary donor. A thrall.
People give their blood...
Well, for gold or silver or services, of course.
So it's all consensual?
Most of it, yes. When it's not, when it's a rogue drainer, that's...
Rogue Drainer.
Huh.
Zajebiste.
I see. Doesn't the one...
Dying eternal life. It's complicated with vampires. The fact remains that it's their choice.
Okay.
Can I ask a bit more about how vamp... It's all so new to me.
Sure. There are places where they can drink it, like you would alcohol, like the Gold Leaf Society, over on Flicker Light Landing.
Okay.
There's no one ever there.
Vamps. They like to stay invisible as they gossip. If you really want to talk to the barkeep, the words to say are, fangs out. Samudia is a good vampire frate.
Samudia.
Sorry for all the questions. What?
It means brother in Romanian. A lot of them see
Ah!
this big fraternity.
Okej, czyli my jesteśmy teraz bratem, a właściwie siostrą wampirów za to, że im pomogliśmy.
Let me see if I got this. You're hanging by this grave because you're not sure if you got...
I know it won't answer any questions, but I find myself compelled to keep returning here.
I might be too forward, but tell me about him.
Estrella here was a family friend. We'd been as close as brother and sister for 43 years. And then she had to go and slaughter an innocent. Or at least, I think she did.
Did you?
I did.
Zajebał ją.
I cut her down. She deserved it. If she did do it. I'm afraid I'm not 100% sure, though. So
Wait for what?
I don't truly know. Maybe a sign. But I don't truly know. I just can't leave.
Okay.
What was Estrella like?
Not tall and beautiful as you'd imagine a vampiress to be. Bit short and bulky. Red hair. The color of petunias in summertime. 151 when I cut her down. Oh, so young. She loved the human world. With its ever-changing, could not get enough when spring came, even if she only saw it at night.
How did she walk around human?
Fangs retract, skin color adapts, small telltale signs get covered up by the shades of night.
What was it like when you...
Risky is what it always is when you're in human land. I struck, and she fell on her back in a bed of frost petals. I remember the scent suddenly hitting me. Right then, a fierce rain started, whipping her body and mixing in with all the blood.
Jeez.
Kurwa, dość graficzne.
Sign? Who knows? Nevertheless, here I am, waiting for another one.
Did Estrella live in Siggy's...
Live is away. She roamed the streets of the Citadel at night.
Did you ask around town? Maybe someone saw something.
The trouble is, my young friend, that even if I don't present myself as such, people know I'm... Well, I'm a killer. They're afraid of me. Won't talk.
Even if it's bad vampires that you hunt down?
Transylvanians have a strange love-hate relationship with...
Uh-huh.
All I know is she had been seen in the western part of the Citadel. No one there would speak to me, though.
Got it.
Okay.
Do you know anything about...
I do, yeah. Actually, it's a... As you can see, it's not a big... horizontally, so to speak.
Wait, you...
There's a legend connected to this place. They say a battle between scores of humans and vampires took place here.
Vampires.
Millennia ago. They all died horribly. Some say they're all long dead. Some claim...
Whoa.
Nevertheless, an alleged mass grave. Apparently, that's why this place was chosen for the cemetery. Centuries after that mythic
What a story.
It's dramatic, but probably just an old wives' tale. People love an excuse to chase non-existent things.
Dobra, już to wiem.
Yes, in this particular case, what the warriors' shields were supposedly made of. Legendary materials. Ever heard of Zamoxium?
Nie.
Say I have.
It is said that it can be forged into unbreakable shields inside,
Ło.
able to withstand the strikes of even a mighty Zmiul. Comes straight from the bones of an ancient god and all that nonsense.
You're sure it's not real? I mean, at this point, I'm prepared to...
Treasure hunters, and never mind the grave diggers, have been excavating around here since forever. Never found anything of the sort. Either all those dead warriors are enchanted to elude detection, or it's just what I think it is. A myth, and nothing more.
Interesting.
My pleasure.
I'll leave you to it.
Okej. Speak to Coven. Ajajajajaj. No dobra. Może tym razem spróbujemy zrobić jakieś śledztwo. Nie wiem. Koleżanki, cioteczki nam powiedziały, kurwa, nie bawić się magią za bardzo. Chociaż rzucanie na niego znowu czaru zmieniającego pamięć, kurwa, to trochę nudne się robi. Więc mimo moich upodobań do magii, to pójdziemy sobie to ogarniać. Musimy chyba iść do realnego świata. Ale to zrobimy sobie w następnym odcinku, czyli dla was po weekendzie, za 2 dni, czyli po pojutrze. Cześć!